Yup, we are back at it again. Whether you've tuned into this series before or just have fond memories of filling one out for yourself, I'm sure you are very familiar with the Diary of a Wimpy Kid Do-It-Yourself book by now. It's an activity book diary hybrid based on the Wimpy Kid saga that surely dominated many of our childhoods. But just like all the previous times, this isn't my book. This is a poor, godforsaken, random person's old book. And today we are once again going to be going through all of it. And I am yet to be disappointed by any of the previous books, so I'm sure this one's also going to be absolutely fucking hilarious. So without keeping you waiting any longer, let's crack open this damn book now. Okay, let's crack into this. Right off the bat, we're met with a message warning that this is Cheyenne's book only. I am not Cheyenne, and it's Cheyenne's book only. Don't know if she maybe placed a curse on it like the tomb of an ancient pharaoh, but I think we're going to press on anyway. On the next page, we get to see the lineup of Wimpy Kid books released up to this point, as well as a wonderful self-portrait of, you guessed it, Cheyenne. This is actually pretty interesting because it's the first time in this series that we've encountered a female author. I think in general, a lot more boys filled out these books than girls did. But it's important to remember that Diary of a Wimpy Kid wasn't necessarily a boys thing only. Between the books and the movies, it was a full-blown pop culture sensation for any kid growing up in this era. But now it's time to see what Cheyenne picked for her Desert Island picks. For video games, we got Mario Kart, Wii Play, and Mario and Sonic Olympies. It's safe to say she meant Mario and Sonic Olympics. For songs, we got Stronger, It Will Rain, and, oh god, TTYLXOX. That just hit me like a goddamn flashbang. All my memories of that song were buried into the deepest recesses of my mind until I looked at this page. Their Have You Ever page looks pretty basic. They have been bitten by an animal, they have been bitten by a person, they've peed in a swimming pool. We still haven't found somebody who has ever blown a bubble with a mouthful of raisins, but I'm sure we will someday. For the question, have you ever been kissed full on the lips by a relative who's older than 70? There's some evidence to suggest that she started to fill in yes, but then switched it to no. They must have found out that their grandma wasn't 70 yet, or that wasn't their actual grandma. Favorite animal? Puppy. Adjectives that describe why you like that animal? Cool and friendly. Favorite color? We got a green, red, and white. Adjectives that describe why you like that color? Pretty, colorful, and small, I guess. I've never heard of colors being described as small. For the title of the last book you read, it's crossed out, but it said, my book title is My Mom. Okay, now we're on to our iconic Zooey Mama comic. Let's see what Cheyenne's cooking up here. What are those things hanging from your lunch bag? Nothing, you sicko. Get away from me. Zooey Mama. Now we get a look into the brain of Cheyenne. And by far, this is the most normal brain we've seen in this series. We got music, movies, food, dolls, books, the mall, weekends, and I think that's supposed to say summer. My only question is, what goes in this unmarked mystery section here? What are you hiding from us, Cheyenne? Predict the future. I officially predict that 20 years from now, cars will run on, instead of gasoline. A cheeseburger will cost $2, and a ticket to the movies will cost 50 cents, maybe? Pets will have their own toys, underwear will be made out of clothes. School will no longer exist, a girl named Jasmine will be president, and there will be more malls than people. Aliens will visit our planet in the year 3020 and make the following announcement. Pets are evil to you if you are mean to them. Predict your future. She will still be living at home, it looks like, but she will be married with 4 kids. I will work as a doctor and make, I think she wanted to put $2 million a year, but she didn't count her zeros, so it's just a measly $200,000 a year. And the thing that will change the most about me between now and then will be I will be working instead of playing dolls. Now we're on to the dream house section, and I find this page absolutely hilarious. She has some normal inclusions like an indoor pool, a hot tub, and a TV. But in her bedroom, she also has just a huge pile of money. And my absolute favorite part has to be the room labeled pizza making right next to the pizza waiting room. Okay, we finally made it to another comic that she filled out. Ugly People Anonymous. Hey, you farted. No, it was you. You stink and you're ugly. You're too ugly to be here. Shoot. Dude, these guys are not messing around today. They are taking none of his shit. Oh, God. We got our first two fully original comics here. The first one is titled Honey Boo Boo, as in the reality TV star, I'm guessing. Hi. I'm Honey Boo Boo. And my special juice is gonna help me win. That sure took a unexpected turn. Her second comic seems to depict a flower, and then a girl comes and sees the flower and says, I want that. And then the last panel just says lily pad for some reason. Now it's time to go through some of Cheyenne's favorites and least favorites. Favorite TV show, SpongeBob and Jonas. Least favorite TV show, Jonas LA. I have no clue what that is. Favorite food, hot dogs. Least favorite food, Big Mac. Favorite smell, cherry blossoms. Least favorite smell, dirty socks. Favorite superhero, the Invisible Woman. Least favorite superhero, Mr. Fantastic. And she also loves Olive Garden and the Nintendo Wii and hates Red Robin and Xbox. Longest amount of time you've spent away from home, a long time. Number of times you've watched your favorite movie, a lot. Longest you've ever waited in line, a long time. Okay, she filled out these comics in a interesting way. For the first fill-in-the-blank one, she just totally disregarded this entire picture and just wrote a response to the previous comic. It says, Mommy, did my pencil go to heaven? And she wrote, yes, it did. Not. And then for this one, she wrote, Daddy, are you mad? And then continued it down here with, yes, you poop. Which restaurant do you think makes the best fries? Burger King. If you could eliminate one holiday, which would you choose? St. Patrick's Day? Why St. Patrick's Day? Green was one of your favorite colors, Cheyenne. She must just have a grudge against the Irish or leprechauns or something. She did fill out the Create Your Own Band page and named it the Fast Four. Come to see the Fast Four. Where? Times Square. Time? 8 to 11. How much? $3 per ticket. So come. And she even wrote her own song, titled Listen to Your Mother by Cheyenne. When your mom says to clean your room and you don't want to, and when your mom punishes you, don't blame her. Times 2. When you don't do what she wants that's upsetting to her, then she will beat you up. So listen to your mommy, and then after you can go to your and clean it up. This is the song your kids should listen to. Amazing. Surely bound to top the charts. Of course, we have inevitably made our way to the Fart Police comic. There's no avoiding it. Up in the corner there, it says, I'm brushing my teeth way. Fart Police, you're under arrest, punk. I was shaving. Don't blame me, idiots. Don't call Fart Police idiots, loser. That's it. You're coming with us. Okay, this might be my favorite thing I've read in this entire book. It's make your own greeting cards. The front says, Dear Santa, thanks for the Monster High dolls. And the inside says, but next time, give me money. Also, it's pretty sweet to see the autograph page all filled out. I'm not sure why she labeled Skylar best fat friend, though. The first chapter of your autobiography. I was born in Redacted on February 8th, 2002. I was blank inches long and blank pounds, and I looked like a bald baby. My best birthday was when I turned 9 and got a new Polly Pocket from my mom. My favorite TV show was Victorious, and when I wasn't watching television, I'd read books for hours at a time. When I was a little kid, everyone always told me one day I'd grow up to become a doctor. Who knew I'd actually become a doctor? And with that, it looks like we are nearing the end of this book. She, like many others, didn't utilize any of the pages in the back of the book, but she did leave us with a little bit of writing here at the very end. She let us know her birthday again, as well as all the people she wanted to thank, which includes herself and some crossed out names. I can just imagine her getting into a fight with them at recess and getting so fucking pissed that she comes straight home and crosses their names out of the back of her Diary of a Wimpy Kid Do-It-Yourself book. Yeah, that'll show 'em, Cheyenne. But that's about all for this one. I want to thank you so much for watching. It really means the most to me. I had an absolute blast as always with these videos, and I really hope that you enjoyed this one. Huge shout out to Cheyenne, the absolute legend who wrote all this. I hope you're doing well these days. If you enjoyed this video, definitely go check out the other videos in this series if you haven't already. They are all absolutely wild and hilarious as well. But that's all for this video. I hope you have an absolutely amazing day, and I'll see you in the next one.
I want some cheeseburgers just to eat. I'm talking ketchup, my nigga mustard on the beat. You gotta put a lot of lettuce, please, because I like to have a lot of grease. I remember eating outside with my whole team. Now a nigga gotta stay home cause of quarantine. Pick up the phone.